ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm Wolfie Arts, and I'm the mastermind behind the Screen 2017 coded as channel. Yes, and I'm here to make a redesign, a Halloween themed redesign, very original. In this video, I'm redesigning Alistair. Yeah, I know many people have done this before, but trust me, it's gonna be different. You have a reason to be clicking on this video, so please help me. And don't get me wrong, I really like his design in general, but I miss the horror factor since he's a cannibalistic demon, and I miss him being scary and all this stuff. So in this video, I'm gonna try to make him look more like an actual demon than a cartoon clown. And I'm sorry if I didn't mention this before, but we are actually doing that using science. Yes, scientific proof factors to make him look scary. Starting with the base, I noticed what makes him look funny in general. Besides the vibrant colors, what makes him look that way is actually the body shape. You can see the torso is very thin and the head is too big, so it makes him look like I can't even describe it. So we're changing the base actually. And for this, I'm going to use something called Anyway, the name's gonna appear in here in the screen, and it basically says that some physical factors make us feel that something is cute and adorable because these physical traits are also present in babies. So it creates a, I don't know, protective feeling, like, oh, this is cute, and these are the traits: big head, small hands, small nose and mouth, big eyes, short and chubby limbs, and that's basically it. Honestly, just the chibi style. Yeah, the chibi cute gacha style. That's the chibi style. For that redesign, we're going to make the absolute opposite. That means smaller head, big body, thin and long limbs, smaller eyes, bigger mouth and nose, and that kind of stuff. For the human design, I'm not going with this base. I'm going actually with his canonically shape, that the head is bigger and his body is smaller, make him look cute since he was a serial killer, and in a serial killer you trust them before they trick you and you get killed. So we're gonna keep the cute base. Yes, simps. I'm gonna keep his brown skin and curly hair since he's canonically half Creole, so that counts. For the clothes, simple but also formal since he lived in the 20s. So basically, oh my god, it's basically the clothes I'm wearing, but different because the color I'm gonna explain later, but I'm not gonna keep the red that they put in his human design for some reason. I'm taking it off. Also, we can't forget the glasses. And I'm trying to make him look as friendly as possible, so it's this charismatic radio host that like, good morning everyone! That's it, that's exactly what I'm looking for. And for the killer version, I wanted to make something more memorable. I mean, all serial killers have basically a dress code that makes them look, you know, classic, like Chucky, Dexter, Michael Myers. They all have a memorable outfit. Our little red deer doesn't have none of this. It's basically a white shirt and that's it, nothing else. So I'm gonna make something different. A deer skull mask. I'm gonna show one, like, just for you guys to have an idea, but the drawing is gonna be on the screen, so don't worry. I'm making this for Halloween, and it's basically something like that. Like, if you see a serial killer using this, you're gonna be scared, right? It's creepy. And also, we know that he was killed by a hunter when mistaken by a deer. And I don't know you guys, but a human and a deer don't look too much like each other. I don't know. So if he canonically used that mask, it would make a lot more sense, right? Like, you mistake a human with a deer or a human with a deer mask. It makes more sense, right? For the demon form, I'm making his skull even longer to create this impression of a more imponent figure with larger antlers and ears, since big things on your head like hats or crowns create an illusion in our brain of a powerful figure. I don't want to change too much his design. I personally want to keep the original traits like striking smile, bright red eyes, the ears, the antlers, the coat. I don't want to change so much, but I want to make him just look as scary as the most powerful overlord in hell should be. and he looks more like a comedian than a demon, personally. I don't know, do you guys feel the same? I know he was supposed to be this charismatic, little funny demon when you least expect. He's actually very dangerous. But I don't know, I don't like this approach so much. I really like the dark atmosphere around him, and make him look goofy. It's just kinda annoying, sorry. I'm changing his bow tie to a tie to look more formal and gentleman. According to psychology, some specific physical traits make us perceive someone as more dangerous or less dangerous. Thick eyebrows, tired eyes, and sharp shapes and lines can create an impression of imponence and makes us perceive something as dangerous, and it's very common in claws and thieves, like I said, the dangerous effect, and also the tired eyes, because when you get your eyes look bigger, it makes you look welcoming and cute and not dangerous. So having this sharp eye shape makes us perceive something as dangerous. This channel is not just depressive animations of very bad quality, it's also learning. Drop school and join my I'm also adding some characteristics that remind New Orleans, since he lived there. In Louisiana there are a lot of swamps and forests, so I'm gonna add those little swampy webs in his antlers. Now this may be my favorite, the beast form. Both designs we made earlier, I tried my best to make him look formal, like a business trustworthy man. Now for this, we're gonna put all the elegance aside and make him look like a monster and not just a bigger version of himself like Pop did. Like seriously guys, you have so much potential. You have so much potential to make a cool series with cool characters, but you just wasted like, oh my god, make something good. I don't hate Hasbin, but I'm also not a big fan. Like you probably are confused right now because my channel is basically that. But shut up. No, my channel is not just Hasbin. I just really got addicted to it this last year because, well, there are demons and there's a cool universe with a lot of possibilities. But I see that series has a lot of flaws and they could be better. So guys, you have so much potential. Please enjoy your potential. Make something good out of it. Please, I beg you. Sorry for yapping. Let's go back to the design. So basically, with this beast form, I'm gonna take off the mask. My mask! You're not gonna see my face. I'm gonna take off the mask of a cool, fine guy, of a person you can trust, and show what's really inside, the essence of a serial killer, a violent man. I'm adding a deer skull to his face, and also these ribs on his back to make him look more like a Wendigo, since he's inspired by a Wendigo. And guys, I love Wendigos. When I heard that this motherfucker was inspired by a Wendigo, I went nuts. And if you're wondering what an Wendigo is, it's basically if you mix a werewolf and a deer together and boom, you have a Wendigo. And to prove that I really like Wendigos, I'm gonna show you guys a school project of a few years ago. I present you guys now my son. Yeah, this is old and stuff, it was for a school thing. But anyway, it's a Wendigo. I like Wendigos. Time to add some color. I know Pop likes to use vibrant colors, very strong and powerful, but I prefer darker colors, darker tones, and so I'm gonna make this design a little bit more me, if I can put it like that. Not lifeless, but also something that won't burn your eyes. And for the human design, I'm going to use some vibrant colors, but also kind of neutral to look more formal. And I'm not using red because the color red in psychology means danger and power, and in the human form we don't want that. We want to make him as friendly as possible, so we are using brown and white. These hot colors mean neutrality, elegance, peace, positivity, and happiness to create a welcoming appearance. And for the geez, I'm tired of using this mask. Yeah, you guys see my face now. For the demon form, I chose red and black colors that represent youth, danger, anger, elegance, power, and mystery, which is very suitable for the character. And last but not least, for the beast form, same color palette, but this time with more red to, I don't know, make a striker personality with more danger and stuff, and take all the oh my god, what did I just say? Take all the elegance and mystery away that are represented by the color black, so we're using more red on that one. Oh, but where's the green, you ask? And I say, shut your beak. Look, I like the green powers and the little green details, since the show is basically all red, and I like the red. I think you guys noticed I like red. But Damn, he's alright from head to toe. And adding little green details make him look like a fucking Christmas tree. Oh, I'm saving the green for the neon version, that little cool version that only appears like twice on the series. I'm gonna save this for that. Now, this may be controversial, but yeah, I'm gonna make him white. Look, hear me out. Hear me out. I want the demon form to be a construct with the human form that looks welcoming, friendly and stuff, and I'm gonna explain why. The human brain associates some colors and physical traits as healthy, like alive colors, chubby body, bright eyes, but when we see a pale and skinny figure, we immediately associate with death. The color palette for the clothes are very dark, and if I add brown skin, even though he's not exactly brown, it's still a hot color, which won't create the effect I'm looking for. So YouTube creatures, this is the final design. Honestly, I really like it. It's giving classic horror vibes, and that's exactly what I was looking for. It keeps the original traits from the character, and overall, I'm happy with it. And in case you ask, okay, but why didn't you draw him a little bit thinner? Guys, I mean, simps who are probably asking this question. He's a serial killer. You have to be a little bit strong to be a serial killer. You can't be built like a twink. I'm not gonna make him like a damn twink so y'all weirdos can simp for. I'm not doing that. And also, I made a tiny list of headcanons of this redesign, if I can put it like that. And yes, we would voice. Why? Because it fits perfectly, it matches the vibe, and that's it. The video is mine, this channel is mine, you have no right to give your opinion. Just kidding, y'all. Please leave me a comment, say what you say below, and that's it. And look.